What? What do you mean? Like for real? Oh, oh, are you for real? What? Tell me more. I just need to know more. I just need to
If
know
you
more.
follow what I'm about to tell you, by the end of this year, you will have money saved, you will have income streams that didn't exist before, and you will be on a completely different life trajectory. Let's begin. First off, this might surprise you, but if I were starting from zero, I wouldn't be scared, I wouldn't feel behind, I'd be excited. Why? Because starting with nothing gives you one massive advantage that people who already have a lot of money don't have, which is the fact that you don't have anything to lose. That means you can take risks, you can make mistakes and learn from them, and you can bounce back fast. That's the advantage of starting from scratch. So instead of feeling bad about yourself, which does nothing but demotivate you and just create more of what you don't want, reframe how you feel about your situation. This is the perfect time to start. You're in a great position to do this. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be right now. And from here, you're gonna move forward. Step one is super simple. It's to get clarity. My entire journey from broke to millionaire started right here. For years, I was keeping my head in the sand, didn't know how much I owed, didn't know where all my money was going. I had no idea. Until one day, I got so fed up with myself that I taped up a piece of paper on the wall in my living room, dug up everything that I owed, and just added it all up. And it said minus $100,000. And the moment I looked at that number, as scary as it was, I knew things were going to change. I started tracking my numbers, and now I always know exactly where I stand financially. It comes down to four numbers, two equations. Income, everything you are bringing in after taxes. Expenses, everything your income is being spent on. Assets, everything you own. And liabilities, everything that you owe. Income minus expenses equals your surplus. It's the gap. This gap is your wealth building ability. Having a surplus, creating this gap to be as wide as possible, is the only way to get out of living hand to mouth and stop living paycheck to paycheck. Because when you take this surplus to pay off your debt, in other words, lower your liabilities, or to save and invest and increase your assets, what you do is you increase your net worth. Assets minus liabilities equals net worth. The more assets you build up and the less liabilities you accumulate, the higher your net worth. Net worth measures how financially secure you really are. I don't care how much you make. There's people who make $1 million and they're still living paycheck to paycheck. Because if you make $1 million but you spend $1 million, you have zero surplus, zero gap, which to buy assets and pay off liabilities, so you have no net worth. So the moment that income source is gone, you get fired from your job, you've got nothing. So from now on, I want you to make it a habit to get clear on these four numbers and two equations. What is your income and expenses and what's the gap? And what are your assets and liabilities and what is your net worth? Stop being scared of money. Stop avoiding your numbers. If it matters to you, you measure it. Keep your money top of mind, because how can you improve something if you don't even know what your starting point is? So getting clear on your numbers, that's the first step in the plan. Just block out 2 hours to do it on a Saturday afternoon. It doesn't take long. And to make it really easy for you, grab a copy of my financial freedom cheat sheet. It has all kinds of templates like budgeting templates, debt payoff trackers, and net worth trackers to help you start building that habit of tracking your numbers. All right, step two. We are still in month one, by the way, because the first step shouldn't have taken you long at all. Step two is to start systematically brainwashing yourself with new inputs. What do I mean by this? You are where you are today because of the skills, beliefs, and habits that you had up till now. But the version of you that has $10,000, $100,000, $1 million is not going to be the same version of you that has $0 today. The moment you acquire new skills, new habits, and new beliefs, that's when your finances change. So my question to you is, what new inputs are you taking in to create this new version of yourself? Nothing's going to change if nothing changes. It's like a machine. If you input X, you get Y. But if you input A, you get B. If you put in the beliefs and advice of poor people, you get broke. If you input the beliefs and advice of rich people, you get rich. It's literally that simple. So if you don't like what you have, that's okay, because you're in control. All you need to do is adjust the inputs. From now on, stop listening to broke people, stop following people on social media that make you want to buy things or make you feel bad about yourself, and stop hanging out with people who inject fear and pessimism into your hopes and dreams. From now on, you need to protect your brain. Anything that you allow to enter enter your brain from now on needs to be a wealth positive input. My favorite way to do this is by listening to audiobooks. Use every spare minute you have, like when you're driving, washing dishes, or just getting your steps in, to listen to audiobooks like Think and Grow Rich, The Law of Attraction, and Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. You have a lifetime of conditioning and negative money beliefs from childhood and from your past, so you need to start counteracting that, creating new inputs to create a new financial reality. So audiobooks are my favorite way to start brainwashing yourself with new inputs. I'll put links to my favorite ones in the description. Okay, so by now you are clear on exactly where you stand financially, and you're starting to reprogram your mind for wealth. Now you're ready for step 3, which is to do sprints to hustle up $2,000 in the shortest amount of time possible. A sprint, which is a strategy I talk about in my book Add a Zero, is a short, focused 10-day period where you cut out all non-essential spending in order to make a major progress towards a financial goal. So look at your credit card statement, your bank statement, every subscription, every habit that costs money, and look at every single place your money goes. If it's not absolutely necessary to function or keep the lights on, you cut it out for the next 10 days. Tell your friends you're saving money and start cooking every meal at home. Rice, chicken, meat, veggies, eggs. For $20 a day, you can eat super well. $20 is what most people spend on one lunch. Spotify, Netflix, YouTube Premium, gym membership, anything that's bleeding $20 here, $50 there. Just for 10 days, you're gonna deal with ads on the free version and you're gonna work out for free at home. The point is, you can do anything for 10 days, especially if you know it's gonna put you on a completely different trajectory for your life. I once went to a 10-day silent meditation retreat, and they took away your phone. You weren't allowed to read anything, watch anything, talk to anyone, or even make eye contact with people. And let me tell you, it was torture. But I was counting down the days, day 1, day 2, day 3, and just knowing that there was an end in sight made it actually doable. So if I can go without talking for 10 days, you can go without DoorDash for 10 days. Because when you finish this sprint, you will have accomplished 3 things. First, you will have saved $2,000, which will get you out of survival mode. This is the first step in my financial waterfall that I share in my book. You'll also feel really accomplished. You're gonna have this quick win under your belt, and that will give you so much motivation to do everything else you need to do next. Personal finance is not just about numbers. It's about feeling motivated enough. It's so behavioral. So this is key. And then thirdly, it completely resets your spending. Because after 10 days, you can go back and sign up for your Spotify, for your gym membership. You can start eating out again. But having that 10-day reset really makes you clear on what you can live without versus what you just got used to paying for but don't even really need. This is not about extreme frugality and spending less. After doing this sprint, you might find that you can extract the same amount of happiness spending $100 instead of $1,000. So if you can do that, why wouldn't you? Because every dollar you don't spend is a dollar you can use to increase your income or your assets. More on that in a minute. All right, step 4. The next 3 months is for getting obsessed with one thing and one thing only. Earning more money than you've ever earned before. That means finding the most valuable skill you have and selling it. Can you take photos? Offer photography services. Can you write? Offer copywriting. Can you code? Do freelance coding work. Can you communicate clearly? Offer AI prompt engineering services. Before you say, but Rose, I don't have any skills, think of what would fall into each of these 3 circles. Things that you're good at, things that you love doing, and things that people pay really good money for. It takes a bit of reflection and brainstorming, and maybe even asking trusted people around you for their opinion, but you will find that there are multiple things that you could put in each of these 3 circles, and whatever intersects all 3 is your sweet spot. And for this, since you are starting from zero, you want to lean more into what people will pay good money for. So if you have a hobby that you love doing, but it's not something that people would pay good money for, then just keep it as a hobby. You don't have to monetize everything. On my financial journey, I knew I needed to find something that I could make a lot of money doing that I would also enjoy.
Hold it right there. There. First and foremost, where is this money that I'm saving? Do I even have it? I thought you're gonna tell me where I'm gonna get money to start with. I'm at 0. I'm at 1%. Where do I get this capital? Are you talking as if that money is there and needs to be saved? Are you talking as if, I have to cook at home, as if that food is not being bought? Are you talking as if, have you ever lacked to 0? That's where I am. So what you're telling me doesn't add up. Doesn't.